Kon Bonnois, good evening, Khajiits. It is I, Loki the Mad Titan, and welcome to episode 5. Cinco, episode 5 of Skyrim, modded Rigmore of Cyrodiil. Yeah, I almost said Fallout. Oh, God. I'm a little dopey. I'm on some medication to try to help me out. This is exactly where we left off. To help me out with what, you say? If you remember from the previous episode, I did talk about my illness and coughing. I really honestly have not been doing very well, but today was a good day, so I decided to make some videos. I'm not going to talk about it very much at all because I do not want to bore you, but I am on some medicine to try to help me out. So hopefully I do not cough that much. Same promises I made in the previous video apply to this. I will do everything in my power to not make my coughing an issue in the video. That being said, she doesn't want to talk to me. That's a bummer. We're supposed to be going downstairs and waiting for her to get dressed. I accidentally walked up to her and clicked before I started recording. And she was like, "Ew, where are your clothes?" Because we're both naked. We're both naked because we did it. We did it in the last episode. And she's giving me a hard time about being naked. She is also naked. But anyway, I mean, as naked as you get in this. All right. Well, that being said, I should probably put on my clothes. What have I been wearing? I've been wearing... I don't know why I have... I think because I stole this from her house. I've been wearing her dress. Her shoes. Oh no, we'll do the fur-lined boots. Those sound better. And my backpack. There we go. That looks correct. Alright, so we will... Third person is so weird. I cannot play in third person. Let's get downstairs and let the story progress. I'm very anxious to see how this continues forward. It even is telling me exactly where it wants me to stand. Right here. Wait for Rigmore. What's up, White Lips? Anais Kalidia. Your last name sounds like a sexually transmitted disease. I got Kalidia. Oh, kind. The Anais kind. There she is. Oh, she changed her hair again, too, to that fancy style. I wonder how she does that. I don't... This is not my favorite Rigmore look, quite honestly. The hair, that dress. But okay, I'll be nice. About bloody time! Countess of Bruma? Rigmore, you look stunning.
Dragonborn, would you kindly escort me to the ball?
I hope we don't have to dance. Milady Rigmore, it would be my pleasure. Alas, I know not which way to go. That is accurate. Why does it keep wanting me to be grumpy? We're going with that.
Come on, follow me.
Bird on a wire. Alright, I'll follow you. I don't know where I'm going. Noble decree. Escort Rigmore to the imperial palace. That's a cool sword, but Zora's Bane is better. Alright. So is my my fan gonna be out here? Doesn't look like it. Every time my brain wants to say the annoying fan.
Halt.
I don't...
Access to the Emperor's Way is closed. State your identity and business here.
Countess Rigmore of Bruma, and this is...
Only milady. I knew it had to be you. Please enter. Everyone is assembled in the Imperial chamber. I'll have the Lord Chancellor informed we'll arrive.
Dude,
Thank you.
why are you whispering, dude? Speak up. That's something. I mean, I'm gonna check. I swear I have not checked since we were playing Rigmore or Bruma, but Just to make sure I'm not crazy. Like, I can't... This is the only series that I have a problem with the voice audio. 76, no problem. Fallout 4, no problem. The voice audio sometimes on this is so low. I don't know how to address that specifically. I'm sure there's some way to do it. I mean, you saw him, I walked right up to that dude's face and I still could barely hear what he was saying. Are we gonna meet the bad guy now? Those dudes up there look like bad guys. See, he just looks like a regular... I took an arrow to the knee dude.
It's that creepy guy again. He's coming over.
Where?
Well met, my fine Dragonborn. I'm filled with such joy to see you once again. Oh, my cheeks are glowing. How are you on this fine day?
Adoring fan. See what Balon wants. Can you see him?
Yes.
Can you see him with a lady here?
Can I help you?
Fine, thank you. Now be on your way. Hey, Balon, good to see you again. Need anything? Need something?
I could sing you a song, shine your shiny bits, anything for you. Just name it and I will do your bidding. You cannot imagine just how excited I am to just be in your presence. I am such a lucky, lucky boy.
He wants to shine my shiny bits. No, thank you. No, I think you'll find it's me that's the lucky one. But why? We're egging him on. He's going to turn into a serial killer and try to kill us and eat us.
Oh,
The Countess and I have business to attend to.
of course. Countess Rigmore of Bruma. How rude of me. Please forgive me.
Balin, get back to your work.
Well, have a nice and happy day. Until next time.
Until next time. Bye, Balin. Not
Maybe
creepy.
He's just a harmless guy, Dragonborn. Okay, he's a bit weird, you know? Come on, who doesn't know about the Dragonborn, the hero of Whiterun?
He's meant to be attending the gardens here, but just stands there waving at us.
He's just...
No, he's not waving at us. He's waving at you, Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Shoot, scram.
Oh my god, this is hilarious. Bye-bye, adoring fan.
Come on, let's get this over with.
Rigmore went heavy with the eyeliner here. That could work with the right kind of girl. My wife doesn't wear makeup. I know it's weird. Not like bad weird. I'm happy with it, and she's happy with how she looks. Excuse me. And that's all that matters. Special occasions, weddings, something like that, she might put on some basic stuff. Alright, so bad guy? Nobody in the throne. It's an interesting throne. There's a lot of people in this room.
Say a word.
Rigmore, you're here at last. Words are not enough to describe how beautiful and radiant you look.
Oh, it's Booby.
Guardian General, thank you for escorting the Countess here safely. You have my sincere gratitude. Rigmore, if you please.
He called me Guardian General, that's right. Alright, so what am I supposed to do here?
Aha! Finally! The mystery behind my errant son's disappearance is revealed. Countess Rigmore of Bruma, Robert has told us all about you, my lady.
Good things, I hope, Count Leowin.
Why? Are there some bad things?
If there were, Count, one would expect only the most dignified behavior of a knight and gentleman.
The Countess has you over a barrel already, Bobby. Hang on tight, boy. It's going to be a rough ride. No offense, Rigmore. As you can see, these balls, as they call them, aren't really the sort of balls I understand them to be.
Father, mind your manners. Ladies are present.
I'm sorry, Count. I don't understand. Exactly which balls do you have in mind?
Who's over the barrel now will lay a win.
Who's got the biggest balls of them all?
Well,
Pray tell us, Countess, what finally brings you out of the cold?
Yes, Countess. Join us at the table. We have so much to catch up on. How's your
Guardian,
mother?
might I have a word in private? It concerns Rigmore.
I don't like your hair, Bobby. It's weird. Are you pushing me? Ooh, he just pushed his way right through me. Listen. Have you seen my sword, Bobby? What's up, son? What's up? So, Bobby, what's on your mind? You got a big-ass forehead.
It was something that was said over dinner last night. We've all been here for a few days, and heard Rigmore had arrived yesterday. Unfortunately, she didn't attend last night, and the Counts were becoming agitated. They just want her to sign the decree so they can all go home.
I think something's gonna happen. Go on.
Some of the Counts do not recognize Rigmore as nobility. They say she is a commoner. I, of course, defended her honor robustly. When Count Coral suggested Bruma wasn't doing enough to stop bandits sneaking through the Jarl Mountains to raid the northern counties, my father countered the complaint that as soon as Bruma signs the decree, it'll be signing away its status protected under international law as a free city.
Please continue.
Once Ariel Sethius gets Rigmore's signature on the decree, it will legitimize his claim to the Mede dynasty and everything therein. Once he proclaims himself Titus Mede III, he will own Bruma. It will no longer be a free city. And my father told them the Emperor has plans for Bruma, and they should no longer be concerned.
What sort of plans?
That, I'm afraid, I don't know.
Bobby, why are you telling me all this?
Because, Guardian, I love Rigmore with all my heart.
Aw.
And if anything were to befall her, I would never forgive myself. She has changed my life completely, and I intend to marry her. So I have a plan to protect her honor until that time comes. Decree or no decree.
What are you suggesting?
As you know, my father is the Count of Leowen. He commands the largest force, but is loyal only to Sethius, as am I. If the Emperor does indeed have any plans for Bruma that could affect the House of Rigmore, if I were to publicly propose, and she were to accept my hand in marriage, we could rule the county together as Count and Countess of Bruma. Any plans the Emperor had, he would seriously have to reconsider, or come to naught.
You are playing a very dangerous game, Bobby.
Is Rigmore not worth it? Guardian, you know her as well as I. Our engagement has been a long time coming. Look at these stuck-up so-called nobles fawning over her as we speak, with sweet-sounding words. Don't think for one moment I am ignorant to the fact that they feel the same way about Father and I. In their eyes, we too are also commoners, bandits, scum from the Highlands. Rigmore and I were meant to be together. It's our destiny, our fate. And no noble, or even emperor, is going to get between us.
Alright, you're making me like you, even though you have very odd hair. But, dude, bro, honestly, like, me and Rigmore should be, you know, queen and... what? Empress? Empress? Sure, queen and empress. I don't know which one's gonna be which. She could be the empress, I'll be the queen, or whatever. Because I got dragon blood in me, and she's descendant of Titus Mede II, or whatever. Alright, I guess I'm still talking to him. What do you want me to do?
When you have a private moment, tell Rigmore of my plans. That my love is true. Because when she signs that document, her life may be in danger. And I intend to be the knight in shining armor that saves the day and our future together. It would be for the best interests of all present that she accept. I don't want to surprise or embarrass her, or take any chances.
Bro, I'm standing right here. I'll speak to her, of that you can be assured.
Thank you, Guardian. You won't regret this. I never forget who my friends are.
I banged your girl last night, though, so... I'm gonna make myself cough by laughing. Sorry about that. I leaned as far away as I could.
Aha! Bobby, come and join us. So, when are you going to pop the question to this beautiful
Oh
damsel?
my God.
Such a pretty young thing, don't you think, boy? It would be such a shame to miss out on the opportunity to save her.
Count Leowin, please leave the poor Countess alone. Note how she blushes. Sir Robert and the Countess would make such an excellent match, don't you think?
All in good time, Lady Coral.
Everybody done talking? Who is this gentleman? Grom. Looking good, Grom. I heard about you. I don't remember what I heard, but I heard something about you. Oh, you're bodyguards. You're Bobby's bodyguards. All right. Hey. What's up? We need to talk.
Guardian, we are dining.
You're not really. You're just standing in front of a table. There's only like apples and cheese. What are you eating?
Okay, please excuse me for one moment.
All right, I guess we'll just go stand over here, like we did. Bobby, is this far enough away? I just had an interesting conversation with your Bobby. Sir Robert has an interesting proposition. She wants me to call him Sir Robert, so I will call him Sir Robert to her, but Bobby behind his back, because that's how catty I am. Get it? Catty? I'll see my way out. I'm sorry.
Dragonborn, what?
He informed me that once you sign the decree, Bruma will no longer be a free city.
Yes, it's the decision we made. We all agreed on it. The Emperor will rule supreme.
He also fears for your safety, and that once you do, the Emperor has plans, in quotations, for Bruma.
What plans?
He doesn't know, but Rigmore, this is all getting out of hand. He claims he doesn't know. It's essentially the same thing, but I mean, he seemed very straightforward. I like Bobby's voice actor a lot as well, for the record.
I just want to sign the damn thing and go home, nothing more.
Bobby wants me to tell you his plans, so get ready. Sir Robert has a plan.
Go on.
When you sign the decree, he is going to ask for your hand in marriage.
Oh, the gods, the idiot. What is he thinking?
He says he loves you and wants to be your knight in shining armor.
Tell me you're kidding, right?
Oh, now I'm down with this plan. Rigmore, this could be our way out.
No, I don't love Bobby. I love you.
If you accept any plans, Sethius, which the whole time I thought they were saying it like the constellation, but that's not how the constellation is spelled, might have Bruma, or he knows about your secret, are over.
Of course. But what about us?
Rigmore, listen to reason. If you say no, you could be risking everything. I mean, I guess I could be a side piece, you know? It's fine, I guess. It's Bobby and the kitties. We got a little threesome action.
Are you dumping me?
Rigmore, all I'm saying is it's a golden opportunity to give horse. Hear me out.
You know, I thought better of you. I thought we had something. All that back there Was that a lie?
Listen, I didn't write these options. They're only giving me one choice. No, it wasn't a lie. I love you more than anything in this world.
I suppose next you're going to tell me you're only doing it for me out of love? That you only want to see me happy? And that sometimes if we love someone, we have to let them go, right?
This went off the rails. I lost control of this. Rigmore, wait, listen.
I would rather die in your arms than lose you again.
Dying
But now
in
I
your
see the
arms
real
tonight.
you. Now I see through all the lies, and that you've been leading me on all this time. I'm here for you. Whatever.
Wait, hear me out, please. Don't go. Stop.
You know what you are, Dragonborn? You are pathetic.
Hold on.
Okay, I'll accept Bobby's hand in marriage, because he's a real gentleman. At least he isn't going to mess with my head and dump me at the drop of a hat. But by the time I get home, I want you gone. Do you understand? And I never, ever want to see your face again.
Hey. Now you just wait one damn minute.
How dare you speak to me like that? This conversation is done.
One more step, and I swear by the gods, I'll draw my sword and everything will be done. Whoa. Settle down.
Don't you threaten me.
I'm not having you flip me off and talk down to me like that. All that back in the woods, the hotel, doesn't that count for anything?
Dragonborn, stop.
No, I won't. I don't have to prove to you how much I love you. You should know that. Have you forgotten?
Forgotten what?
I would have taken your place on the altar of Trinimac just so that you might live.
Oh, Dragonborn, I'm sorry.
Come on, hold it together.
I love you so much, Dragonborn.
Damn, girl, you're giving me some mixed messages. Are you, I hate to, throw out diagnoses, but, like, you're hitting me really hot and cold here. And I would rather die in your arms than lose you again. But you must hear me out.
Okay.
Listen carefully. We go along with it. You sign the document and get engaged to Bobby.
Go on.
We stay for the coronation, go back to Bruma, then you break it off with him, send him a letter or something. Yeah, you like sending snooty letters.
You mean dump him by courier?
You send him a text message. Yes, if you like, tell him it isn't him, it's you. We leave some time for it to settle and confess our love.
Oh, my sweet, silly Dragonborn. I know what you're trying to say, but I don't know. Bobby doesn't deserve that.
What?
I would rather tell him the truth, right now, to his face, than continue this charade.
I mean, that's not entirely a bad idea. I can't talk for too long because then I'll get stuck out of the conversation. But like, he seems like he cares about her enough that if he really knew what was going on, he might still want to go through with this.
If he proposes, I will refuse.
Oh.
I would rather be exiled and risk my life just to have you come get me.
You've got to be kidding me. Can we get Bobby over here and like just oh God.
If I don't make it, then at least I died loving you.
I give up. I really do. I have finally come to the end of a very long piece of rope.
You're not mad at me, are you?
No, Rigmore, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the people that wrote this mod. I'm just kidding.
Are we still good?
Yes, we're still good. Come on, they'll wonder what's keeping us.
Okay.
Whee! That was a whirlwind right there. Okay. Who else is here? Who are you? You're just a guard.
Tell us, Lady Rigmore, why has Bruma had such a change of heart? Considering the circumstances, surely Bruma is better off remaining a free city?
Bruma has decided to sign the noble decree and join the 6 counties of Cyrodiil.
Who's talking
making
now?
a 7th. Therefore, returning to the fold, exemplifying the county of Bruma's loyalty to the Empire, so as to legitimize the title of our beloved Emperor, Titus Mede III.
Oh, this dude.
Talking of which, Lord Chancellor, I had hoped to make haste as to signing the document. Bruma wishes only the best for our county, and the continuity of the Empire. And of course, the coronation of our Emperor.
Unfortunately, the Emperor is unavailable to join us at present and wishes me to convey his sincere apologies. Please help yourselves to the refreshments provided, then return to your guest rooms here at the palace until the reschedule has been confirmed. This should take place tomorrow. The Emperor thanks you all for your patience, continued support, and understanding. If my Lady Rigmore would be so kind as to follow me, as so only to be acquainted with her designated quarters.
Okie dokie. So, no Cepheus. Okay. I don't like this dude. He looks like Lord Farquaad from Shrek. I'm sure I'll be killing you guys eventually. I just getting that feeling. Well, while we're taking our little stroll, hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Alright. Man, she teleported fast. Palace Guest Hall. We're just wandering around. This guy doesn't need bodyguards? If he's a bad guy, can I just take him out now? There's nobody around. I could start sneaking. Look, nobody sees me. Oh, no, somebody detected me. It might be Rigmore that's detecting me, though.
My lady, as I have conveyed to our other noble guests, the Emperor wishes you all to remain here at the palace until the signing of the decree and the subsequent coronation have taken place. Then you will be free to return to Bruma as you see fit. An adjacent room for your companion is provided in suite, as stated in the agreement. I do apologize for any inconvenience caused, and hope your stay here will be a pleasant one, as best it can be. I would also like to take the opportunity to thank you for finally attending, and would like you to convey my respects to Lady Sigun upon your return. Please, feel free to return to our guests.
Thank you, Lord Chancellor. You have been so kind. Be assured, your respects will be conveyed as you wish.
It's like a black chef's hat.
Ugh. Now I remember why I liked living at the Roxy Inn so much.
Alright. Time for some some important business. Some quick looting. I don't even know how I'm over encumbered. I don't even think I had that much stuff. Alright, nothing exciting at all. Alright, pee-pee pot. Alright, let's talk. When you said about that stiff-assed court crap thing, you weren't kidding, weren't you?
I know, right? It can't be much fun for Blackwell having an icicle permanently stuck up his ass.
Some people are into that. That was pretty impressive, though. The way you held your own. Where did you learn all that?
Rythov. Although some of it I picked up from Malsam's constant bitching and whining.
Shall we go back to the party?
Are you kidding? I'm going to rest here for a while. All that back there has drained me. Ugh.
And then I'll watch over you for a while like a creeper.
Good night, Dragonborn.
Alright. But every time I go to bed, something weird happens. And then I wake up and... Ooh! Is there any... Does she have a cupboard? No. Alright. I like how they have my flags. My flags hanging all over the place. I don't know. What is it? It's 6:30. She's just taking a nap again? Is that what we're doing? So we'll just take another hour nap, I guess. From whoa, what the flip flop was that?
Dragonborn, wake up. It's time to go.
What was that? I'm gonna watch back on the video. Pause it and see what that was. That was like a dude's face for like a second or something. He trying to jump scare me? Did that 1 hour nap help you rest? Your eyes are still closed. There. Whoa. What time is it? It's an hour from when it was.
Time to sign the decree. They're waiting for us in the imperial chamber.
I thought that wasn't supposed to be till tomorrow. This mod is not good with time. Are you okay?
Uh-huh.
How are you feeling?
To be honest, I feel relieved, but a little nervous, I guess.
Have you experienced anything strange happen since you've been here? Like some dude's face flashing while you're sleeping? Just me then.
Dragonborn, what's wrong?
Again, my apologies. There's something here.
Dragonborn.
It's probably nothing. Forget I even mentioned it.
Okay.
Have you thought about Bobby, what we talked about?
I was thinking of what you said, and I have decided to accept if he proposes. But what will we do? What's to stop them from coming after us when I dump Bobby? We'll be back to square one.
We can murder them all to death? I intend to strengthen the garrison, enforce the borders, talk to Quintus, try to gain his support.
But it's only speculation, Dragonborn. Quintus has sworn fealty to the Emperor, and he's in Hammerfell.
We have friends in Skyrim that I can't find after the mod ended. Ingol, Cassius. That's got to be worth another 100 men combined at least. That's not a lot of men.
But they have the new Imperial army. That's 6 legions, Dragonborn. Even if you did convince Quintus, that's 5-to-1 odds. How can we hold out against a siege? Even if Ingol and Cassius could muster 100 men, there's no way out.
I mean, you're a descendant of Titus Mead, and I'm the Dragonborn. We should be ruling this place. Rigmore, Bruma is perfectly situated. We have the heights. We could hold them off indefinitely. I mean, I don't know that that's true. But that's a lot more detail than there's always a way out.
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it.
Agreed. Come on, let's get this over with.
After you, Dragonborn.
I'm leading the way now? Alright. I guess I should have been paying attention when we walked here then. I thought we were going to get attacked or something. I don't know why I was feeling that vibe in these dark, creepy hallways. I have a quest marker. Is she with me? Yeah. I forgot where we're going. I still don't have a torch. Is this right? I think this is right. And then... yeah, because there's those bozos. And... oh. Okay. I can't see him. But it looks like he's up there, and it looks like he's got Elvira with him. So... let's get a little closer. And these dudes are huge. Where am I supposed to stand? No, right here. This is my spot. That really is Elvira. Why not in the race?
2 years ago, we rode into the city at the head of an army. But this army was not one of occupation. This army was not one of subjugation. No, this was an army of liberation. Liberation of an empire left buckling under the weight of poverty and recession. An empire ravished by pirates and bandits from the lawless border regions. An empire threatened by a dominion with its sights set on reclaiming this land for the Elven nations. An empire left decadent and abandoned by its predecessor. In this very room, upon this very floor, lay the crowns of this once great seat of civilization. And by legal right of combat, it was the people of this great city that placed them upon our heads. And we flourished. We became great again. We prospered and thrived. The old was replaced with the new. A new dawn, a new era, and with it, the creation of a new imperial army to protect and serve the 6 counties of Cyrodiil and the imperial territories. Provinces and colonies once weak, annexed and lost, were once again reclaimed, and the world trembled and knew its place. History is to be made this day, this very moment, as the county of Bruma returns to the fold. And we shall stand united as we become once again the 7 counties of Cyrodiil, to show the world our strength, our unity, and our fortitude in our wholeness. And they shall come to know of our intention to strengthen our resolve. And they shall come to know of our intention to be a global force to be reckoned with. And they shall come to know of our intention to expand our empire, as is our divine right. United under the name of the most powerful dynasty in all of Tamriel.
Yeah, I guess. She had a lot to say. I kind of want that dress.
Countess Rigmore of Bruma, you have graced us with your presence here today to sign the noble decree. And with it, you will inherit what was set out in the White Gold Agreement, including full access to trade, a personal Imperial Legion loyal only to you, and a place at the seat of representatives here in the Imperial Chamber. By signing the decree, you forfeit your status of a free city, and by doing so revoke the corrupt, weak, and unelected international laws, and legitimize your Emperor's claim to the titles of the Mede dynasty. Do you wish to say anything before you sign?
Only that I would like to thank the Emperor for this opportunity, and thank all the noble houses for their openness and kindness since I arrived, and that you all can be assured of the House of Bruma's loyalty and support.
Lord Chancellor, please proceed.
Approach the table and sign, my lady. The houses of Cyrodiil are united. Long live the Emperor.
Woohoo! I guess. I don't think this is a good thing, though.
Could I please have everyone's attention? I have an important announcement to make. As many of you might know, Countess Rigmore and I have been acquainted this past year. and I cannot think of any better occasion to tell her of my undying love for her, and to humbly ask her something that's been a long time overdue. Rigmore, it would be my greatest honor if you would become my wife.
Oh, the gods, Bobby.
Will you marry me?
Yes! Yes, of course!
Bravo, bravo. And might I say, very impressive.
Oh, you talking to me, bro? I'm sorry. I was distracted by Vlad Tepes and Elvira over there. I'm sorry. I don't follow you.
Oh, I think you do. Morag Cetheus sucker punched by a master stroke of genius? Guardian and protector of Countess Rigmore of Bruma. Indeed, a title you should be very proud of.
Oh, I am Lord Lord Chancellor. Be assured of that.
Meet me in the Temple Gardens tomorrow morning before the coronation. There are some things I would like to discuss.
Lord Chancellor?
Okie dokie.
Well, my boy, you certainly don't fail to deliver. Congratulations are in order. More wine! A toast to the happy couple.
Huzzah!
To my Bobby, Sir Robert and Rigmore.
Oh, okay. Cool. Can I take this book? What's up, Bobby? Congratulations, Sir Robert.
Thank you, Guardian. If you have a moment.
You gonna go talk? Damn. I gotta go talk to your boyfriend again, I guess. I don't know what's happening. You're short. You look like a werewolf. Alright. This is our secret spot right here. Right here. This is where you and me talk. Yeah, this is our secret spot. Alright, what's up? Sir Robert?
I found out what's been going on. Last night I discovered a ventilation shaft behind the wall. The shafts are connected. Every room has them. And each one has an access panel behind the banners. When Father was asleep, I inched my way in and managed to maneuver myself within earshot of Coral's room. Morag Cetheus was there, discussing the fate of Bruma.
Go on, Sir Robert.
For whatever reason, she wants to even the balance of power. My father commands the largest army in Cyrodiil, and has Anvil in his pocket. Anvil has access to Quintus Vitalis and his army. You know of him?
Yes, we fought the New Order together at the Battle of Whiterun.
Well, the plan was to set Rigmore up for a fall after she signed the decree. Mercenaries were to be paid to raid the counties of Coral and Shadenhall, and the blame was to be put on Bruma for not taking prompt and appropriate action to stop it.
Then what?
They were then to call a meeting at the seat of representatives in the Imperial Chamber, and call for a vote of no confidence in the House of Bruma, which would then be dissolved.
This is a dirty, underhanded business.
Coral and Shadenhall were to march into Bruma County, take control, and divide it up between them. Shadenhall was to get the iron ore deposits and the mines. Coral was to get control of the city, and with it the title of Duke of the counties of Coral and Bruma. He would demand 1,000 men, and together they would reset the balance of power in Cyrodiil. Rigmore's family are considered commoners. With Morag's persuasion, the Emperor would turn a blind eye just to appease the nobility.
So that's why they all stormed out with a slapped face.
Exactly. But I don't think the Emperor knows about the plot. Once the coronation is over, I intend to inform my father of Morag Cetheus and her possible motives. He'll know what to do.
What can you tell me about Morag Cetheus?
She's always been there. Many years ago, we were based in the Colovian Highlands. My father was the local bandit chieftain, and Cetheus arrived with 200 men. They had parley, and we were to join them. Morag was already with Sethius. He never went anywhere without her. Over the coming years, Sethius banded together all the bandit chiefs in the border regions. We became unstoppable. Even before Titus Meade II mysteriously disappeared. On very rare occasions, Morag would disappear. No one knew where, but she always came back looking younger than she left. Something she has maintained to do to this day, leading to rumors. But Sethius didn't want to usurp the Imperial throne. Neither did my father, but Morag Sethius insisted.
It seems Morag is the real power behind the throne. I mean, she was the one that made the big dramatic speech. Would we have not done the same, Sir Robert? I love. Alright, we're going with the first choice. That last one's funny, though.
She has some sort of power over him, Guardian. You would think with what she has already, she'd be happy with that. But she seems to thrive when causing dissent, scheming, or sowing seeds of discord.
I mean, she's a vampire, obviously, so I don't know why she wants to take over things. Normally, they just like hiding in caves underground. What have I gotten myself into here? That's how she's ahead of her game. She's a master at this kind of warfare. Not only is she controlling and manipulative, but demanding and domineering. She's exquisite. But he really wants me to, like, be hot of her. I'm not giving her any compliments. I'm not saying she's a master or exquisite.
Anyway, none of that matters now. Bruma will have the support of not only the House of Leowen, but Anvil, Skingrad, and Breville. Plus Quintus' Western Army. So my work is done here. And I have you to thank for it. But I would love to be a fly on the wall later, if you catch my drift. But beware of Blackwell. He's taken a keen interest in you since you arrived.
Thank you, Sir Robert.
Please, call me Bobby. I bid you good night. Take good care of Rigmore for me. After the coronation tomorrow, we can plan our wedding and set things in motion.
Oh, I'll take good care of her. Don't worry. Okay. She's just standing here this whole time. Hey, let's go back to the room. My Lady Rigmore, may I remind you of the long day tomorrow, and that we should retire.
Of course, Guardian. Thank you all for your support, and I bid you all good night.
Yeah, I think I mixed up the signing of the thing with the coronation. So the coronation is tomorrow. The signing of the thing was today. So the hour nap, I guess, was enough. Alright. We're going back over here. Wait, was this it? Yeah. I like how the mod is trusting me enough to not give me quest markers to remember how to get everywhere. So Bobby's climbing around ventilation shafts, huh? That's interesting. And check on Rigmore. Well, yeah, I mean, I have a bunch of stuff to catch her up on that Bobby just told me that she doesn't know. I'll have a seat. And hey, you did good back there. Are you okay?
I feel sick to my stomach, if you must know.
We must keep our voices down. The walls have ears, literally.
What did Bobby want?
He claims Coral and Cheydinhal, with Morag's help, want to carve up Bruma between them.
But why?
To balance the power amongst the nobles. It actually makes a lot of sense.
Is that what all this is about? This is the reason why we're here? And not what we thought?
I don't know. It's all too convenient. It's like we're being played.
Well, it seemed pretty real to me. Morag storming off, and I noticed Coral and Cheydinhal left pretty quickly too. We are in the heart of the Imperial Palace, Dragonborn. These people don't do play acting to such a huge scale. There's gotta be something in what Bobby said. It's like they pick up on things, anything, and use it to mess with your head.
I want to know where these secret vents are. They're behind which tapestry? This one's blowing. So it must be behind my bed? Is that where it is? It's the only one that's blowing. Alright. I do believe Bobby's plan has upset the apple cart, but it's what Blackwell said that doesn't add up.
What did he say?
He attributed the intrigue to me. I can't help but wonder why.
Unless he knows, right? He knows about me, and they were going to make a move after the signing. So maybe he's assumed you put Bobby up to the proposal. There's no love lost for the Lord Chancellor, Dragonborn. He might not even know about the plot between Morag, Coral, and Shadinall.
I mean, if they're all here, can I just go on a murdering spree and edit this mod like 50 episodes early? Clearly not. And that wouldn't be any fun because we wouldn't get the story. If at all there's one, and if there were, why did it come about? Let's think about some scenarios.
If what Bobby says is true, why would Morag want to balance the power? The only thing I can think of is that she might fear Leowin. After all, he has the strongest force, right?
We make a great team, you and I.
What? I didn't do anything.
By marrying you, Bobby becomes the Count of Bruma. Leowin would hold all the cards in the deck.
Of course. He has the support of Anvil, Bravil, Skingrad, and Quintus' army in the west. By the gods, Bobby doesn't want me. He wants Bruma. If I marry him, he becomes Count by default.
Keep going. We're nearly there. So Bobby is being sneaky? I don't know which...
What? Okay, so... Morag stormed out, not because of any plot she had with Coral and Shadinall was subverted, but because the balance of power has just become weighed in favor of the Count of Leowin, and he wants the imperial crown for himself?
It would make sense of what Blackwell said if he assumed we were in on Leowin's scheme.
You know what? All this bullshit makes me want to go knocking on the Emperor's door and saying to him, "Hey, asshole, I've got a real royal bloodline that goes back to the first Mede dynasty. So go bite me."
All right, I've been saying the second. I'm sorry, it was to the first. I'm bound to mess stuff up like that, and I did say I'm a little goofy because of my illness. You know what, Rigmore? I couldn't agree more. Get this whole ball rolling. Yeah, let me and you just go storm into the Emperor's bedchambers and have a little conversation with Dracula.
You know, it's like a kind of violence. What they say and do, how they can instill fear into someone with just words. Makes you feel sick to the stomach with fear and worry.
So, now we are part of the game. Who do you believe? Who do you trust?
Like rats caught in a trap.
There could be a way to find out. Notice the banner? Yes, I did notice the banner, actually. Yay!
What about it?
The breeze is caused by a ventilation shaft. All the rooms are connected, Bobby told me.
You're not seriously thinking about crawling around in that thing eavesdropping, are you?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I am. Why not? Right now we have nothing to lose. It could prove Bobby was telling the truth all along.
What about me?
Rigmore, you'll be okay. Trust me. Stuff some pillows under my sheets, and if anyone comes, you could tell them I am sleeping.
Dragonborn!
I won't be long. Why don't you get changed into something bong chicka bom bom more comfortable, and I'll be back all dusty and dirty.
Hey, I would love that.
Oh, and if you see a head pop into the room and it isn't mine, just hit it with a heavy blunt object.
Oh, har har. You really are something. You know that?
I mean, I have several Orzora's blades for some bizarre reason. So if you if you want one of the many Azora's blades, I've been saying Azora's blades. Excuse me, Azora's Bane. I have 3 of them that somehow I ended up getting all from Rigmore of Bruma. So if you want one, it was your sword. I can give you one. And you can choppy. Alright. So, How do I... Oh, okay. Oh, what angle is this? That's a really odd angle. Where did I... How do I go back? I'm so confused. Where did I come in from? Okay, I should probably be sneaking. I don't know how to get back where I came from. Alright, so we're going to Coral's room. Anybody need a bucket?
Whatever.
Who's detecting me? And how?
You're going to have to tread carefully. Who knows? With the Leowin boy marrying that common strumpet, the real nobility in this land could be squeezed out completely. I don't trust any of them. Least of all, Morag Cepheus.
We shall have to wait and see, my dear. After all, now the Count of Anvil's daughter has agreed to marry our son, Leowin's influence will diminish and ours will grow. Also, with Anvil's family ties to Skingrad, the West will become much more secure. Quintus's army sits on the border of Hammerfell as we speak and comes under Anvil's jurisdiction.
What of Cheydinhal and all this?
The Count of Cheydinhal doesn't like what's happening one little bit. He cannot imagine why Bruma would relent and sign the decree unless there's something more sinister going on. It's madness to sign. Bruma was perfectly within its right to remain a free city under imperial law.
Why would the Countess change her mind now? All she had to do is buff Cepheus off. I would have sent Blackwell packing with an arrow up his arse and reached out to us in Cheydinhal.
She could have reached out to all the provinces. Cepheus would not have dared touch her. It makes you wonder of the reasons the Leowin boy took such an interest in her. To think we almost had it in the bag.
I'm so confused why it's saying that somebody sees me.
Well, my boy. I would never have thought you would have made such a proposal in front of everyone.
Father, when are you going to come to terms with the fact that I love Rigmore? Why is it such an issue?
I had hoped you would marry into nobility, and I don't want to disrespect your Rigmore. She's a great girl. But she's hard work, Bobby. You even said it yourself. She has constant mood swings. She's argumentative. She has baggage, boy, and would be an embarrassment. Look, she's not even a native of Cyrodiil.
That's where you're wrong, and I won't hear of it. She was born in Cyrodiil to respected parents.
You're just a young fool blinded by love. She's a Nordling, a barbarian. Just because a dog is born in a stable, it doesn't make it a horse. And your Rigmore is no thoroughbred. By marrying into imperial nobility, that would make something of you one day, my boy. It would command respect and give you an army to conquer new regions, territories, even provinces. Instead of counting icicles on that mountain with her guardian breathing down your neck, the county is worthless and full of Nords. Love doesn't create empires, boy. Those are made by blood and guts on your sword. Even though your intentions are sincere with this Rigmore, and marrying this girl might indeed help our cause to strengthen our position here in the province, slightly, you still have a lot to learn.
Lady Rigmore is going to be my wife, and I will hear no more of it.
Use the access letter to eavesdrop on the royal suite. Okay. Why is it still saying I'm detect? Who's detecting me?
Blackwell. Enter.
My lord, you summoned me.
You had better have something good for me, Blackwell. Who is she and what is she doing here? More to the point, how did she manage to surface out of thin air and become such a problem?
Is my lady present? I'm sure she would like to hear.
She will be back shortly. She needed to visit her father. Please continue.
Little is known from the time she met the Countess. Apart from the New Order incursion into Skyrim, very little is noted or recorded in manuscript. A breakaway sect native to Alinor that tried to overthrow the Isle and invade Cyrodiil.
What did the New Order want with her?
She disappeared for years until she resurfaced at the Battle of Whiterun. She was linked to a Khajiit emissary who frequented the Imperial Court and had the ear of the Council of Elders. It was all kept very quiet, a matter for the Council and heads of state. I was not privy to these proceedings, and instead I was asked to take care of the affairs of the province, a job I continued to do after the disappearance of the Emperor until...
Please go on, Lord Chancellor.
After the New Order were crushed, the Thalmor made good their time in Cyrodiil, erasing all evidence. After the events, Titus Mede II bestowed upon the girl the noble title of Bruma County. As for her and her guardian, the two parted ways, and shortly after the Emperor disappeared. That's all we know. After the Thalmor were expelled when the nobility signed the recent White Gold Agreement, my attempts to recover any information led nowhere. The trail went cold.
I don't like it, Blackwell. She was only meant to sign the document. Do you think she's complicit in a possible plot with Leowyn?
The balance of power here in Cyrodiil is constantly changing. At first it was prudent to have friends loyal to you, such as Leowyn, to hold the upper hand among the counties. Your position relies on fealty, and although there is no evidence of subterfuge, there is a rivalry between them, and it has now become so very obvious. The announcement of the marriage between Bruma and Leowyn has only added to the suspicions of their rivals.
I can understand that, but the Countess of Bruma... Why would an emperor bestow such a noble title on a wretched Nord girl? Why would you do that? What is so special about her?
Alright, so they are trying to jump scare me.
I'll tell you why she is so special. So special to have at her side the most dangerous killer in all of Tamriel. Of course, it is now all so obvious. It all fits in. The ripples in the fabric of the void. How she hid her truths. She has been hiding it for years, afraid for her very life. Cursed by her blood from the day she was born. A product of a liaison that produced a royal bastard. Her veins coursing with the royal blood of the dynasty we usurped. And her guardian, a half-beast dragon slayer, champion of Boethia and defeater of Alduin. She is a pretender by default. And I want her. And I want them both, Lord Chancellor.
We would need evidence before we could touch her. A confession, or someone to testify.
I'll make the girl confess, even if I have to do it myself. And as for her guardian... Aren't you meant to be protecting your beloved Rigmore, Dragonborn?
Okay, so the Elvira knew I was there the entire time. I'm not sure how to get back to Rigmore, because I'm not sure how, oh, okay, I'm blind.
Halt! I implore you to hold your weapons, or the Lady Rigmore will be summarily executed. The Countess of Bruma is charged with treason, and will stand trial at the nearest opportunity. You will be taken to the Imperial City Prison to await the arrival of her attorney. No harm will befall her. As long as you comply with the law, you are to remain here under house arrest for the time being until further notice.
It's okay, Dragonborn. I'm kinda glad it ends this way.
No.
I feel kinda relieved, in a way. Have Malitham take care of my things for me. And whatever happens at the trial, don't screw it up, okay?
Well, I'm gonna screw it
I
up.
might not get another chance to speak to you in person again, even during the trial. And I know we talked about all this before, but if I don't make it, please don't blame yourself. I just want you to know that you're the best thing that ever happened in my life, and that I love you with all my heart. Goodbye, Dragonborn.
I'm going to enjoy killing all of you. So, what's up? I can't move.
You made a very serious misjudgment coming here. I know it's no consolation, but no one knew about her ties to the Meade dynasty. It was a complete surprise. Suffice to say, she kept her secret well. Please, sit.
Okay. So... I don't... Where am I going to sit? All the way over here? Oh, sit on the bed. Alright, Dick, what's up? What do you want, Blackwell?
Actually, I came to ask the same thing. Why would the Countess come down from the mountain and pledge her support? She was protected under international law. However much the Emperor demanded it, she was well within her rights to ignore his demands.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have nothing to say to you, Blackwell. She couldn't be certain. I was sent as her guarantor. Okay, I mean... obviously, the Dracula and Elvira are bad. More Elvira than Dracula, because I feel like she's probably controlling him. I don't know... I mean, he already knows, so... I don't see any reason to not tell the truth here.
Unless... yes. She thought we knew, didn't she? Of course. And I bet you prepared for this very situation in advance. But pray tell me, what of the Leowin boy? Where does he fit into all of this? Was she involved in a plot?
There was no plot. Sir Robert's proposal wasn't part of the plan. No, she simply wanted to sign the decree, go home, nothing more. Yep.
I believe you. I must admit, though you had me fooled, I thought this was all about the struggle for power between the noble houses, and the joining of the houses of Bruma and Leowin was part of the plan. But it wasn't, was it? Sir Robert's proposal, for whatever reason, was seen as a way out. The Countess was prepared to make that sacrifice to live in peace. I can understand why she made that decision. With what she knew about herself, she must have felt very scared, even desperate.
When will the trial take place? It was difficult for her. It was making her unwell. No comment. I don't know if being honest with this dude is a bad idea, but... I like how he's responding to the honesty. I don't know. I feel like it can't hurt.
The trial will take place tomorrow. I've already sent word to her court advisor. He will arrive in the morning. They will need evidence to find a verdict, or they will have to let her go. She will be interrogated and offered a chance to confess in return for her freedom. But she will have to give up her titles and leave the province. I do hope she has some resolve, as confessing won't help her, not now. Whether she be acquitted, banished, or exiled, they will hunt her down, and they will be relentless.
Why are you telling me this, Blackwell? They would do well to leave her be. Yeah, that's a fair statement. Yeah, why are you telling me this?
I have my reasons for telling you this. You see, I'm rather fond of the Countess. But my loyalty is to the seat of the imperial throne, not who occupies it. You must know that I will pursue the bidding of the Emperor, no matter who, no matter my personal opinion or thoughts to the letter of the law, and execute any orders I see fit to protect and serve with absolute, unwavering ruthlessness. It isn't personal, but it's vitally important we understand each other.
So you're, I'm just following orders type of dude. Okay, I get it. Be assured I understand.
Good. I'm glad you understand, because if you listened carefully, if you paid attention, what then, Dragonborn? I'm also here to escort you to the Imperial Chamber. Lady Cetheus requires an audience. You will be able to talk freely to her, with impunity. Please, come this way.
Can I murder her to death? No, I'm not going to be able to do that. I know. I'm also having another problem is it's time to end this episode, and I really don't want to do that. So I might do something I don't normally do, because I'm really into this. I guess maybe once we get to her, hopefully before we talk to her, end the episode, and I might record the next episode right after this episode. I not that you, the listener, needs to know, but that's not something I normally do. I normally do not record episodes back to back. I'm sure it would be easier if I did, and a lot of people do, but that's just not normally how I do it. We still going? No? I'm going by myself? Okay. Alright, so this seems like a pretty perfect place to end this episode. I'm really into this. I want to see where it goes. A lot of intrigue and interesting. Not so happy about Rigmore getting taken away again, but that's pretty much... Oh, he is going in here. Alright, wait, is he going to trigger and make stuff start happening? I thought...
Ahem.
Oh, damn it.
Guardian and protector to the Countess of Bruma, my lady.
Leave us. Come forward, Guardian. Or should I say... Dragonborn.
All right.
I summoned you here because I wanted to see you up close, in the flesh, to look upon your face.
She's just gonna walk around. Okay, so you saw me up close. I can see you up close. Checking out your outfit here. If you're a vampire, why don't you have vampire eyes? You wearing contacts? I'm checking out your dress. Relax. Then look.
Please do not tell me you're just like the rest of them, acting the good, high and mighty champion of the poor, downtrodden. Good does not always mean right, but you of all people should know that, if you call yourself a person. What are you, a half-breed or half-beast?
I'm Popeye. I am what I am. So does she have rips in her gloves?
You're a product of your environment.
Oh, it's glare.
Nothing more, nothing less. You are a cold, instinctive killer who would take more notice of a pain in your little finger than the destruction of a whole entire nation. We are one and the same, you and I.
We are not the same.
Don't make me laugh. You are the epitome of hypocrisy. How many dragons have you slain to become what you are now?
None.
How many of their souls have you violated and sucked into your essence to attain your power?
0.
Far more than I. A soul is a soul, Dragon Slayer. It matters not from whom you take it, but the very act itself. How many men, women, and children have you slaughtered without a blink of an eye? Or a remorseful back glance at some poor wretch you left lying in the snow in a pool of their own blood?
I haven't killed any children. We done? You got more to say? 'Cause I was trying to do an outro, and then Blackwell made you start talking. I like your red eyeliner though. So are we done? Maybe I can stop it, save it right here. Okay, cool. We'll do that because she's finally shut up. So yeah, so I'm totally gonna save this, and I'm gonna try to kill her, and then I'll start the next episode because I want to see what happens if I try to kill her. Speaking of which, I forgot to mention, I did try the other option with Rigmore of not sleeping with her, and it really seems like the much less interesting option. It just literally just jumped right to, oh well, then go downstairs and wait for me. Like that was pretty much it. There was nothing really that different or interesting that I even felt it was worth showing in this episode. With all that being said, I do apologize for the coughing. I did have a little bit more going on in this episode than I did in the Fallout 4 one that I just recorded earlier. Thank you very much for listening. Goodbye and good night, Khajiits.